A great day to us all. Welcome to the 5th episode of the Intrapreneur Series with yours truly, James Yao Apia, the Intrapreneur. In the 4th episode, we climaxed our discussion on the 3 characteristics of an ordinary worker. And we talked about the 3rd characteristic, which is reactivity. We then summarized reactivity as the opposite of proactivity. We balanced the discussion with an agreement that there is a little reactivity characteristic trait. Yes, there's a little reactivity characteristic trait needed in every worker. However, proactivity in every worker must be more than reactivity. We also discussed 3 main examples of reactive workers, which are the firefighting, zero innovative, and risk-zero reactive procrastinating unprofitable workers. In fact, it was an interesting episode. That is the episode 4. And you can always search online for Intrapreneur Series episode 4 for the detailed discussions. In today's episode 5, we will discuss the actual job role of the worker. Thus, whether the worker is entrepreneur, intrapreneur, or ordinary worker. We are going to discuss the actual job role of the worker. Yeah. But as always, this production, this episode, and the previous one has been by the kind courtesy of Kingdom Harvesters Ministries, a Touch Life Ministry, jointly supported by Bocadinos Ghana Limited, your one-stop shop for your onshore and offshore catering and logistical needs. And of course, Abuka Global Limited, your preferred construction partner. So, we quickly zoom onto the main job roles of the worker. There are 3 main job roles of the worker. Yes, 3 main job roles of the worker. So, main job roles of man and woman. And it's been like that from creation. 3 main job roles. What is the first one? The first one is to keep things in order. To keep things in order. In fact, keep things, including human beings, in order. That is the first and the number 1 job role of a worker. And what is keeping things in order? Yes, according to English, general English definition, keeping things in order refers to the practice of organizing, arranging, and maintaining systems, spaces, and processes in a structured and efficient manner. I'll take it again. Keeping things in order refers to the practice of organizing, arranging, and maintaining systems, spaces, and processes in a structured and efficient manner. That is keeping things in order. Now, let's summarize this whole thing. Keeping things in order means neat and organized. Keeping things in order means maintaining or enforcing a certain way of life. Sure. That is the summary of it. Keeping things in order means neat and organized. That's clean and organized. Keeping things in order means maintaining or enforcing a certain way of life. That is keeping things in order. And it's relative to every environment. Now, this is applicable to 2 main contexts. 2 main contexts. When we say keeping things in order in a working environment, it is applicable to 2 main contexts in the human working environment. These contexts are within systems and among systems. Let me take it again. When we say keeping things in order, we can discuss it in 2 main contexts. Keeping things in order within a system, within a certain work environment, and keeping things in order among certain groups of working environments. Please, am I confusing you? No, I don't think so. So we can consider keeping things in order. Keeping things in order is the number one job role. It's the one of the three. I am also not saying that is the most important. No, it is number one. Those in order of what we have discussed, we have put it in number one. And in number one, the number one job role of man or a worker or a woman is keeping things in order. And to discuss keeping things in order, we have to put it in two contexts. And the two contexts, the first one is within a working environment. That's within a business, within a company. Keeping things in order within a business, within a company, within a system. And keeping things in order among companies, among businesses, among systems. So we'll handle these differently. Okay. So let's first take the keeping things in order within a system or within a work environment. Yeah. So when we say keeping things in order within systems or within a working environment, it means that certain workers are assigned to ensure every worker and every working process are geared towards the achievement of a certain strategic goal or target. Do that make sense? What I said is, when we say keeping things in order within a system, within a job environment, within a certain business, it means that certain workers have been assigned to ensure every worker, including that same person who is ensuring that every worker, yes, including that person, ensuring that every worker and every working process, are geared towards the achievement of a certain strategic goal or target. I'll take it once more and move forward. I'm saying that keeping things in order within systems means that certain workers have been assigned to ensure every worker and every working process are geared towards the achievement of a certain strategic goal or target. Yeah. So when we say keeping things in order in a system, that is exactly what we mean by it. Yeah. Maybe with some examples, you get it well. Now, examples of workers who are assigned to keep things in order within systems, within job environments, within business, within companies are the presidents or the heads of states of countries. So these are examples of, I'm giving you examples of workers who are assigned to keep things in order. They keep things in order within systems. And I said the presidents or the heads of states of countries, ministers, secretaries, administrators, protocol, security men and women, gatekeepers, safety officers, auditors, the gardener, parliamentarians, supervisors, managing directors, CEOs, judges, the cleaner. Yes, all of these have the major role or a role of keeping things in order. All these job titles that I've mentioned, they all have the job role of keeping things in order. It is not only the CEO, it's not only the president, the gardener, the security man. Yes, the gardener, the security man, the cleaner. They all have job role of making sure things are in order. So whether you are a CEO or a cleaner within a working environment, your job role is to keep things in order. Simplicity. Now, permit me to ask this question. Permit me to ask you this question. You who is watching. If you are Mr. President, if you are Madam Parliamentarian, if you are a protocol officer, if you are Madam Auditor, if you are HR manager, if you are sister cleaner, if you are brother cleaner, if you are brother gardener, if you are sister gardener, permit me to ask this question. Are you really sure you are keeping things in order? Maybe you didn't hear me well. I asked if you could permit me, or if you will permit me to ask this question. Are you really sure you are keeping things in order? In all honesty, do you really deserve all the salaries and allowances you earn now? Now, if another worker mirrors your current working attitude in your own company, will you be glad to pay him or her the level of income you currently earn? As a CEO or a general manager, are you really sure you are keeping things in order? Or you are busily using your employer's resources to build your own personal business empire? As a cleaner, are you really sure you are keeping things in order? Or you are busily stealing your employer's cleaning materials? As a judge, are you really sure you are keeping things in order, or you have allowed yourself to be used as a dirty tool to convict innocent people? As a security officer, are you really sure you are keeping things in order? Oh, that is where you are working. Are you really sure, as a security officer? Are you really sure you are keeping things in order in your assigned place of work? Or you are in truth providing security for thieves and murderers who pay you to betray your employer? As an HR officer or manager, are you really sure you are keeping things in order? Or you have allowed yourself to be used as a compromise channel, to employ incompetent friends and family instead of competent candidates? As the president, are you really sure you are keeping things in order? Or, folks, my time is up, but the list is endless. I know somebody is saying, or won't you continue? I'll continue in the next episode. My time is up. I'm not here, My time is up. Let's just keep following me. Do join me in the next episode for us to conclude what we have started, so that the president's side we will conclude together. Right? Do join me in the next episode for us to conclude what we have started. Not me, what I have started, what we have started. Yeah. So far in this episode 5, we have discussed the number 1 job role of the worker out of the 3 main job roles of man and woman. We further discussed the meaning of the 3rd job role, which is keeping things in order. We considered keeping things in order in the 2 contexts, that is, within working systems and among working systems. Time allowed us to discuss in relative detail only the context of keeping things in order within working systems, with some below the belt punches here and there. Forgive me if I stepped on any toe. Quoting my spiritual father, as always, Reverend Edwin Padiapa. I did not come to preach to you only, but to myself also. End of quote. This episode 5 is an important and urgent prompt for all workers to understand and accept the number 1 job role to keep things in order at our various work environments. Yes, at our various work environments. this particular episode 5. It's very important and urgent to prompt all of us, alert all of us to understand and accept the number one job role, which is to keep things in order in our various job roles or work environments. Until things are kept in order in the working environment, there will still remain further decreased productivity, especially in Africa, low profitability, and very high stress levels in our human society. The choice, as Captain Planet will say, is yours. Please be informed that this production is by the kind courtesy of Kingdom Harvesters Ministries, a Touch Life Ministry, jointly supported by Bocadillos Ghana Limited, your one-stop shop for your onshore and offshore catering and logistical needs, and Aruka Global, your perfect construction partner. Episode 6 will climax today's discussion. Yes, I know people are still worried why I didn't complete the president's side, the president's bits of it. Yeah, I'll conclude that one too, but it will be in the next episode. So do follow me, share the link with your contacts, and stay blessed until we meet again. I remain yours truly, James.